Hi everyone, it's Macorba's Tarot here. I hope you're doing well. So I'm here today to do a reading to answer the question, will they come back? So this is somebody that you've had a connection with, whether it be a long or a short connection. And we're going to have a look at whether this person is going to take some action and return, reach out and communicate with you and come back to you. So as you probably know, it's Mercury retrograde in Virgo at the moment. And this is a time, this will go on till sort of mid-September, I think it's the 15th of September. And this is a time when, you often reflect back on the past. So you might be thinking about people that you've had connections with, and those people could also potentially be thinking about you. So if you've got somebody on your mind and you'd like to know if they are thinking of you and considering coming back, or they're going to take action to come back, we're going to look into that for you today. So this is, of course, a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box. Please do hit me up. We're going to start with Aries. We'll work through the signs through to Pisces, and then we'll do an all signs cross-watcher reading at the end as well. So then, Aries, going to answer the question, will they come back? Universe, please give us your clearest messages for the highest good of Aries. To answer the question, will the person on their mind come back? This is what we want to know. Is the person on their mind going to come back to them? 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Nothing's leapt out of the deck so far, so we will split the deck and take from the top. Okay. All right then. Okay, my microphone's on. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. We've got the 5 of Wands. We have got the 4 of Swords. We've got the Death card. Okay. Okay, and then we've got the 4 of Wands as well. So they are in conflict in their mind. They're sort of unsure of how things lie between you. I think there's potentially been a bit of a tension, conflict. You certainly haven't been seeing eye to eye with each other, or you haven't seen eye to eye with each other in the past. And this is potentially why you two went your separate ways. You might see things very differently. They might, have a very different personality, a very different love language, or potentially even a different vibration to you. You might just not be on the same level, the same wavelength. You might not be vibing properly. There's a misalignment here somewhere between the two of you, or there has been. But nevertheless, it's possible that with communication, these things can be ironed out and straightened out. But, it takes some work. But I think, naturally things haven't run smoothly, and, this relationship would take some work, okay, to iron out. However, they're thinking of you. You're on their mind. They're thinking of you all the time. Yeah, it's like constantly on their mind. When they're asleep, when they're at work, going about their daily business, you keep popping back into their head. You're somebody they can't forget. They might feel there's some unfinished business here. Things didn't sort of end as they wanted them to. They wonder if things could be different to the way that they played out here. Aries, okay. I think they would like that to be the case. Okay, they're definitely reflecting back on things, in terms of your connection and your relationship together. I think this relationship sort of fizzled out. It either sort of gradually, just ended, or it just stayed very stagnant and there was no progression. It might have started off well and then just didn't really go anywhere. However, I think they are wondering whether there's still an opportunity for you two to reconnect. I think in their mind there is, they would be open to this. They ideally, I think, think of you in terms of the possibility of there being sort of a stable relationship in the future. Where it wasn't stable here, we're seeing this sort of conflict kind of vibe, aren't we? Misalignment, misunderstandings, not seeing eye to eye, you know, just, yeah, misunderstanding each other, I think, probably. They're hoping, they would like to think there's an opportunity to sort of work through all of that and have a rebirth after the ending that you both went through, or the parting of ways. That's what they would like. Now, I'm not seeing any card showing a great deal of action here. The question is, of course, will they come back? So we've had a look at how they're actually feeling there, I think, more than any action. Let's see what else we can clarify here then. Universe, please could you provide any further guidance, clarity, please, for Aries? We would like to understand, will this person actually take action to come back towards Aries, please? Will this person be taking solid action to return to Aries? 3 more. 1. Ooh. Oh, the cards that are showing themselves to me as I'm shuffling seem to indicate yes, but let's see what comes out. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I think the answer is yes, Aries, but let's just see what comes out now. Yes, yeah, definitely. Okay, let's see. Oh goodness, right. Okay. My daughter's pet bunny rabbit is in the kitchen making a terrible noise, so sorry if you can hear him. I don't know what's going on with him. I'll have to check he's all right in a minute. Okay, so, right. So we have cards here which indicate that possibly in the past there wasn't equal give and take here. It might have been that you invested more in this connection than they did, and they look back and they kind of know it. You know, they know that they were wishy-washy, they were a bit flaky, they were a bit in and out, hot and cold, confusing, you know, and they realise you deserve better, as you did, which is a good thing, Aries. This person, they want to give to this, and they want to give equally to it now. They recognise that they didn't behave as they should have done. I think perhaps they didn't realise the value of the connection between you at the time, and they want to put more effort in. There could have been a third influence or a third person involved. If there was, then you'll know about it. So please don't go wondering and worrying about that. Take that if it resonates, and leave it if not. But the fact of the matter is, they want to ask you on a date. They want to get together. They want to reconcile. They do want to come back. There's a very clear energy of wanting to return. They want to start a new cycle with you, and they want forward movement. Now, if you're at a distance from this person, they're not very close to you right now in terms of, or emotionally, I'm guessing they're not close. And, you know, they could be at a physical distance as well. They could live a distance away from you. If that's the case, then they want to close that distance, and they want to come towards you. And they will be doing that. There are now action cards coming through that I didn't see initially. We can see that in that first spread, they were thinking about things, and they would like there to be an opportunity, and they're reflecting on it, and they realise that they need to sort of align themselves to perhaps, you know, make sure that you two are understanding each other better is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. All right. So very positive, Aries, and you've got a very positive answer there. Seems that the retrograde might be impacting this person quite positively and favourably in how they're sort of thinking about you, and then the connection between the two of you. So let's pull a soul connection card. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, it just came out straight away. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. So there'll be signs coming up, Aries, that will point you in the right direction, and perhaps you will start to see things which maybe give an indication of where things might go with your person. You know, they might start to reach out, as we've seen. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Now that can help you, can't it, when, you know, perhaps there are misunderstandings. to look for the good, you know, and the good intentions that might be there, rather than just how somebody might be coming across, and it might be slightly awkward or not quite as you would expect. Okay, now we've got the marriage card coming out. So I did see the marriage card in what this person was thinking about in that first spread there. The open door of opportunity can also be the marriage card. A marriage of two souls is a person of two divine counterparts blending together. Okay, so it seems like this person could potentially be a good match for you. After a bit of a false start, this thing could start up again, and I think go the distance, given that we saw the world card again, didn't we, with the full circle, the full cycle there. All right then, Aries, so those were your messages. Thanks for joining me. Please do subscribe. Please like the video if you're called to do so. I'd so appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you at my next reading. Okay, so I'm just going to pop and see that this bunny rabbit in the kitchen is okay, because he's making a noise. I'll be back 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. I am now back. I've given him a carrot, so I think that'll help keep him occupied and keep him quiet. Okay, it's like I'm another child. All right, so Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. It's good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. We're here to ask the question, as you know, will they come back? So we're going to have a look at the person on your mind. Are they thinking of you? Is this retrograde having an impact on them? Will they come back to you? This could have been recent, a long time ago, whatever it is that you're thinking of, person on your mind, will they come back? Sometimes people do make a reappearance, don't they, after quite some time. So will the universe please give us the clearest messages for the highest good of Taurus to answer the question, will the person on their mind come back to Taurus, please? 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles is the first card that actually jumped out. As you can see, I'm now taking from the top of the deck. We have got the Queen of Cups. Oh, the Tower. Okay. Okay. So I think this is telling me a bit of a story, actually, Taurus. So I think this person is focusing quite heavily on their work. Their career is something that's really important to them. They were quite an emotionally mature person, and I think they did have a lot of love for you. They certainly had deep feelings. And I think there's somebody that, you know, you could have perhaps had a really sort of caring, nurturing relationship with. And I think they felt the same about you. I think they felt your loving energy, that, you know, you cared about them as well. I think they do realise that, but actually they were putting their attention elsewhere. There was obviously something that's come along in their life that's given them a major realisation and a major shake-up. It could have been the ending between the two of you. It could have been the loss of a job or a family member or something else that's come along to give them a bit of a shock, a bit of a shake-up, a bit of a change in life, and potentially new perspectives on things, might make them think a little bit differently. But I think they lost out on something good, and I think they really recognise that. I think at the moment they have remained single. but they do see you as the person who would be their wish fulfillment. They do reflect back on you very favorably. They do. Yeah, I think they really love you. And they haven't moved on. They have done any healing though that they need to do, so they would come back. If they come back, we're going to pull another little spread in a minute to see if there's going to be action here, because really we want to know, don't we? Are they coming back? But I think they've done their healing, so they've taken some time to get over whatever it was that might have pained them or hurt them in the past. There might have been things that did impact, or they might have self-sabotaged in some way as well. This connection, they might have been afraid of something going wrong, and therefore, it kind of played out that way. They might have withdrawn, not being able to open up properly. But they've done some healing, so they would come back sort of emotionally independent and healed. Ready for a very healthy relationship, if they were to return. So let's use this deck. Universe, please, what can you clarify for Taurus? Will this person actually take action and return to them? Will this person take action and return, please, universe? Don't forget, Taurus, if you would like a personal reading, details are in the description box. Please do just reach out and let me know. Yes, they are coming back. They'd like to talk to you. They're going to take action, and they're going to come back. They have a message for you, have something to say. I think they're going to come back with passion and stability. They're clearly somebody who's got a lot about them. They've got a lot of charisma. They've got a lot going for them. Again, they probably could be a career person. They could have a lot of interests or things that they're a bit of a go-getter. They have passion. They take action. But they are mature. I think they've matured through whatever it is that's gone on here. Yeah, they're going to take forward action towards you. And they're going to just trust. I think they just feel, they have a sense that this is meant to be. And they are going to take action, but they also just feel like, what, I just have a feeling it's going to work out. They're going to trust the process, trust the universe, take some forward action, and trust and hope. Yeah, I think believe, that things can work out between you. And it's very attractive, isn't it, when somebody comes towards you with that energy of they feel sure. It almost gives you that confidence that you can open up and you can be certain about this. And I think time apart might have cemented that view and that feeling here, Taurus, from what I can see. Okay, so yeah, very clear answer here is yes, your person, I believe, will be returning to you. Okay, can see some very clear action here and lots of love, realization, and they've done their healing, so that they will be ready when they do return. Okay, all right, you can expect that incoming. Right, Taurus, so let's pull a soul connection card for you. Universe, what message would you like to share with Taurus, please, in terms of their person, the connection with their person? Any pearls of wisdom, please? That will be of help to Taurus. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So I don't know if there's something here that's sort of influenced things, or things perhaps didn't go well in the past, or there's something here that you might need to just let go of and focus on. What's moving forward together. I'm just feeling called to take this card off the bottom here, which says challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. The universe is giving you another clear sign here that this can be resolved, whatever it is that's happened between the two of you, Taurus. And it's suggesting here that you two have a soul connection. Okay. Right, thanks for joining me, Taurus. If you felt that answered the question nice and clearly for you, please do give me a thumbs up. I'd so appreciate that. The feedback is really helpful to me as well. So thank you. I'll see you next time. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Hope you're okay. We're going to answer the question, will they come back? Ooh, nice card just popped out for you there. Can you see that on the table? Right, the 10 of Cups. Right, so universe, please, what messages do you have for the highest good of Gemini to answer the question, will this person come back? Ooh, okay, strength card just showed itself. 3 more, please. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. 3. 1. Okay then, so 10 of Cups came out here, and the King of Pentacles has shown itself as well. Come onto the table, so take from the top. Oh goodness, okay, all right then. Oh my goodness, all right. Yes, so this person sees you as somebody that they want for the long term. You're their forever person as far as they're concerned. Yeah, they want they want to be with you. They want you. They want family, happiness, everything that happily ever after entails for you and them as a pairing. That's what they want. That's their deepest desire. Okay, now I think they're very attracted to you. They see you as somebody who's very charismatic, very, very attractive. There's real chemistry from their perspective. I think it's very difficult for them to hold back on the passionate side because that's how they feel, that's how they see you. But they are a very responsible person. So when they do come towards you, they will be doing so reflecting and thinking about all of the different possibilities, outcomes, everybody who could be affected by this. If there are other children, if it might result in a blended family, or even if there's sort of the ending of a connection still happening to enable this to happen, they're just trying to work through this in a way that is the most responsible and the most caring, and will have the least damaging effect for anybody. There could have been considerations like that which have slowed your connection down potentially in the past, Gemini. Okay, but they are going to take some action. They are coming back. The Knight of Wands is can you see the Knight of Wands here with the horse? The horse is going quickly forwards, isn't it? It's taking action, and the Wands are a card of action. This could be a fire sign, Gemini, that you're dealing with here. It's quite possibly a fire sign. And I think you are also equally attracted to that. I've mentioned that they're attracted to you. I think you feel the same way about them. Okay, ooh, right. Okay, this person is a little bit defensive though, so I don't know what it is. Whatever it is that's gone on between the two of you is still having an impact for them. So we'll just pull some further clarification, really, some further messages. Universe, what else can you clarify, please, for Gemini in terms of whether this person will be returning to them, particularly during this current Mercury retrograde in Virgo? What can you share, please? Oh, okay. I think there was somebody else involved. I mentioned that, didn't I? There has been another person involved here. If that's the case, you'll know about it. Take it as it resonates, please. It's the Three of Swords just showed itself. Okay. 3 more, please, Universe. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll have a look at these. Right, 10 of Pentacles sort of goes along with the 10 of Cups, really, doesn't it? I think they're going to be making a decision. They're going to be taking some action at some point here, but they're trying to do this in a very balanced way. They're trying to be patient and think things through before they take action. Yet again, I'm seeing, they're considering any sort of family implications here of moving towards you. They're trying to see all of the different perspectives. So there might be sort of needing to think about other people in this connection. As I've said, that came through straight away and I'm still seeing it. But their viewpoint on this might have changed, or they might just have taken the time to work through and think through a little bit more. But again, they've got a message to let you know how they feel about you. They do have passion for you, and a lot of love, and a real deep desire for something to work well between you. But it's based on maturity and the solid basis here, and love. There's also a lot of passion. So between all of that, that's a really good mix, isn't it, Gemini? And I'm seeing a really positive expectation here that this person will take a lot of action and come towards you. Again, I do have a feeling it could be an air sign. Sorry, a fire sign. Okay. But it could be any sign. It could be any. All right, universe, what message do you have for Gemini, please? Oops. In relation to their person, 2 came out. So we've got respect. Respect your relationships. So take from that whatever you need. Gemini, boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So it might be that you need to just be clear about what it is you are willing to accept, not accept, what you expect, and what needs to be different going forward if this person does come back to you, Gemini. Okay, right. Great. So Gemini, those are your messages. If you found that answered the question clearly for you, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you felt this message did resonate for you and you'd like some further guidance information around your own personal situation, please do check out the details of personal readings in the description box. See you again next time then. So now we're moving on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Good to see you. So we're going to answer the question today, will they come back? So this is the person on your mind, someone you've had a connection with. It could have been a long connection, a short connection. It could have been recently or some time ago. Whoever it is you're thinking about, we want to know, is this person coming back? Okay. And, you know, we know it's Mercury retrograde. So is this, you know, affecting this person potentially? Are they reflecting and thinking about this, and will they take any action? Okay. All right then. So 3 more shuffles, please, universe, for the clearest messages for the highest good of Cancer to answer the question, will their person come back? I think 1 more. Ooh, I'm knocking cards onto the floor. Okay. Right, that one stayed on the table, so let's have a look at that one. Pick up the ones that fell on the floor. They're jumping all over the place. Okay, right. So we split the deck. So I'm going to take the one that's on the table. I obviously left that one behind. Queen of Wands. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, okay. 5 of Swords. King of Swords. Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. So I think this person is really attracted to you. There was chemistry there. Sometimes though, if something's built on chemistry, it doesn't necessarily mean we are very well suited to the person. It's struck up and it started up based on a physical attraction. I know that was often how things start, isn't it? But certainly for you guys, I think that's what happened. There was a bit of chaos. I think you've potentially had an argument which brought your connection to a close. And I think there's a bit of manipulation here with this person. They want things to work out. They could have even self-sabotaged this, actually. They either self-sabotaged it, you know, or there was an argument, or, you know, something went on. Could be a fiery person. Again, I'm seeing Wands, so it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer that you're dealing with. But I think this person would like to talk to you. I think they feel there's things to resolve, to talk through, to try and come to terms with, and see if you can settle things down and perhaps understand each other a little bit better. They don't want to let go of you. They do want things to move on. But I think they potentially behaved in a slightly immature way. They're a bit emotionally immature. I think when they do communicate, the communication might not come in the best way, Cancer. So just be aware and watch out for that, okay? Universe, what else can you clarify for Cancer, please, in relation to the question? Will their person return? Is their person going to return to them? Okay, they're currently checking you out, Cancer. They're trying to find out all the information that they can, either through friends, social media, you know, driving by your house, whatever it might be. Looking at your Facebook posts. Have you been on holiday? Have you gone with anybody else? Are you in a relationship now? Are you hanging around with somebody else? they just want to know a little bit more and see, you know, can they get any indication of how you're feeling right now? You know, that kind of thing. Are you unhappy without them? Something just flipped over there. Okay. Right. So they do want a new start with you. They are going to communicate with you. First of all, though, they're going to hang back in the background to see if they can get any indication of how you might be feeling. They want to be sure that things are going to work out. I think they're feeling a little bit anxious about the fact that maybe, you know, you didn't have the best of starts and things didn't go well for you before. They feel like there's a missed opportunity between the two of you. And yes, so this gives us a nice clear indication as well, this Eight of Wands, that there will be communication. I see a text message definitely coming in from them, a WhatsApp message. You know, your phone will show their name. Probably when you least expect it, you're going about your business, doing other things, or you're just sleeping and you know, wake up, or you take a glance at your phone at some point during the day and a message will have come in. So yes, they do want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Universe, can you just give us, we'll just go an extra layer down. I want to know, please, universe, what is the likely outcome here, please? What's the likely outcome here for, okay. Yeah, really blunt communication here, I think, really honest communication. What else can you tell us, please, universe, about the possible outcome for Cancer here and their person when this person does reach out? What's the likely outcome? Whoop, okay. Ah, okay. They're going to say they've been missing you. Yeah, they want a relationship. Okay. They don't like being without you. They want to try things again, and they're going to talk to you about it, be really open and honest. Perhaps if they were a little bit deceptive before, holding back and maybe a little bit manipulative, a bit immature, I think the ego is going to be dropped to an extent, and they're going to sort of open up and be honest with you, Cancer. Okay, so let's pull a Soul Connections card just to see what pearl of wisdom the universe might want to give in terms of this connection. Universe, what message would you like to give to Cancer, please? What message would you like to give to Cancer? Deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Okay, so another one. Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. Okay, the universe is going to make sure that whatever's right for you, Cancer, will come through. They say that whatever is meant for you won't pass you by, and that's certainly true. That's certainly true. Learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Okay, so there's always lessons to be learned, aren't there, from connections, and maybe there are things that both of you need to learn and potentially change and address to make things work out for you in the future. Okay, it's always a great attitude to take, isn't it? Right, Cancer, so those are your messages. If you found that the answer was answered nice and clearly for you, please do let me know by giving me a thumbs up. I'd so appreciate that. And please make sure you're subscribed so that you can join me for future readings as well. Okay, now then, we're on to Leo. A quick sip of coffee. Welcome, Leo. Hope you're okay. We are here to answer the question, will they come back? So in particular, we are in Mercury retrograde at the moment, and we just want to know, is this affecting your person? There were too many cards there that jumped out. And are they going to come back to you? Okay, so this could have been somebody that you were connected with a long time ago, or recently, for a short time, a long time. But we will find out if they are going to come back. Okay. Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Leo? To answer the question, will the person on their mind come back to them? Two more. Last one. Okay, let's have a look then. Oh, wow. Okay. So you two have a karmic connection. You have a sort of a contract with each other. Okay. Okay. So you two made a contract with each other that you were going to meet each other in this lifetime and have a connection either for a short time or a long time, or whatever length of time was needed in order to learn certain lessons from each other and take whatever was needed from a connection. I'm going to put that one down there so you can see it. Okay. Or maybe you still can't, to be honest with you. There we go. Is that better? Okay. So so I don't think this contract has yet closed out. You haven't yet completed the cycle. You haven't yet learned the lessons you need to learn from each other. I think that this is going to continue to have you're going to feel pulled towards each other, is what I'm trying to say. You're going to still feel this connection where you feel like you need to hear from the person, you want to see them. But I think there's some, you're both being patient about this. You've both held back. You've both been waiting, and I think you've both been waiting on the other person. So we see here they just know you're out there still. They know you're there. I think they have a bit of a deep inner knowing of how you feel as well. They've been having to do some healing. You are their wish fulfillment. They want you, definitely. They are hoping and knowing, I think, that you are still there for them. Something obviously came to an end, but sometimes some things have to come to an end so they can reset. And, a rebirth of the connection can, just be better the second time around. It's not always the case that patterns repeat. If there are true learnings and a willingness to listen and adapt behaviors, and both people are willing to put the effort in it, because one person can't do it on their own. It must be both. And if that's the case, I think this could potentially go forward. They certainly haven't forgotten you. They've remained single. They haven't moved on to somebody else, is what I can see here. And they kind of know, you're there, and they know the connection is still there and it's still strong, but they're just sort of rebalancing and waiting and just, I think, almost hoping that you might come back towards them. They're almost looking for a sign from you, Leo. Okay, right. Universe, what other messages can you share, please, for Leo in relation to their person and whether this person will come back to Leo? What messages and clarification, please, can you share for Leo, Universe? Messages for Leo. Okay. Ooh, goodness. The card has energy. It's jumping. Right, we've got the Hierophant. So there's an energy of commitment here. It could be somebody you were married to, or you were engaged to, or you've spoken about marriage, or it could be that this person is going, ultimately that's their intention and they feel a deep commitment to you, whether you're married or not. Okay. Again, we've got the Temperance card coming out. So this was this card here. It's come out a second time as clarification. So again, they're just being patient, regaining balance. Second marriage card. So again, they want something long-term with you. They want a stable foundation, a home, a family, whatever that stable home and foundation means for the two of you. That's what they want with you. They see you as very attractive. There's a lot of chemistry here. See, there's a lot of love. Hermit is in reverse. So whereas they were sort of coming towards you, they were sort of holding back, they are going to come out of that hermit mode and come towards you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they want reunion as well. Got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, okay. Right, so definitely they're going to come back towards you. What they want is very well intentioned, very solid. There's going to be sort of forward movement in this connection, but due partly to your karmic connection, you probably feel this soul connection here, Leo. There's a lot of love and there's a lot of deep commitment here. There's a lot of deep commitment. So when they come back, they are going to mean business. Okay, you won't be, they won't be sort of in and out, unsure, looking at all their options. They know they want you. Okay, they know they want you. Right. Past lives. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That should come out after I was talking about the karmic connection here. Cherish your relationship. And I'll just pull a third. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Okay. All right then, Leo, if you found that answered the question nice and clearly for you, please do drop me a thumbs up on the way out. That really gives me great feedback and I so appreciate it. Also helps my channel, helps me to reach more people. And that any bit of feedback or support you can show me is so welcome. Thank you very much. And please subscribe as well so I can see you again for my future videos. Okay, so now we're on to Virgo. Welcome, Virgo. Hope you're okay today. We're here to do a reading to answer the question, will they come back? So particularly in this retrograde season, will they come back? Are they thinking of you? Are they going to take action? How are they feeling? We want to know about the person on your mind. Now, it could have been somebody that you had a connection with a long time ago, recently. It could have been a long connection, a short one, a marriage, or just a fleeting connection. But we want to know, is this person going to come back? Okay. So here we have an indicator. There's a lot of cards come out, but maybe I'll take them. I feel like I need to take them. So we've got the Three of Cups. So this is a card of reunion. So that first one that came out and flipped over tells me the answer's yes. Okay. Oh, they've got something to say to you. They've got a message to give you, possibly an apology. They're gonna come towards you with a small message to start with to see how you might react, if you're going to respond favorably, if you're willing to talk to them and you want to hear from them. And things can go from there. And I think if you respond favorably, what they're going to say to you is, I want to come back. I've got these really deep, strong feelings for you. I've really missed you. And yeah, it's very passionate. So I think they've hidden their feelings. Perhaps they didn't show them to you properly before. Yeah, what they really want, they're hoping that you'll be open to an opportunity of a reconnection with them. You have a karmic contract with this person. They want to move this cycle forward. They kind of are looking out onto the horizon and knowing that you're still there and believing that you're still there. It's almost like there's this intention set by the universe and yourselves a long time ago that you're going to meet each other, and this just creates this inner knowing that this is where you should be. This is where you should be together. And look at that, a perfect 9-card spread popped out of that deck for me as I was shuffling for you. Okay, so the only way from where you've been together is for things to improve now, things to get better. Okay, and they are going to take some passionate action here, and reach out with a message or a communication. Again, possibly an apology. If an apology is due, Virgo, then you will have an apology. Okay. This person is feeling quite possessive. They're clinging onto your energy with the Four of Pentacles. Universe, what else can you clarify for Virgo, please? Happy birthday, by the way, Virgo. It's your birthday season. And of course, this retrograde is falling in this time period as well, isn't it? Very interesting, but I hope you have a great birthday whenever it is that yours falls. Okay. Right. Further messages, please, universe, for Virgo to clarify anything else you can tell us about this person's return. It's very clear that this person will be returning. They've taken a bit of time out. They're a bit wiser now that they've reflected on things. They've regained their balance. They kind of know what they want. And their path and the way forward is clearer to them now. It's clearer to them. So where you mentioned that you've had lessons to learn from each other with this karmic contract that we saw here, I think they've already started to take the lessons. Okay, Seven of Cups. So this is an energy of thinking through. Well, actually, it came out in the reverse. It came out in my hand in the reverse. So I'm going to correct that for you. So the Seven of Wands actually, you know, if it was in the upright, it could be saying to you, you know, that they're imagining all the possibilities of, you know, how things could pan out together. Also in the reverse, the way that I'm seeing that is they thought about all their other options. You know, perhaps they were during their alone time, they, you know, reflected how things could go, being single, being with somebody else, you know, whatever it might be. And they don't want any of those. They just want you. Okay, they just want you. There could have been somebody else involved here or another influence. You'll know if it's the case, take it as it resonates. If not, they've just been heartbroken without you. Yeah, again, the Three of Wands was this card here. It's come out again to clarify. They just know that this connection is meant to be. They're hoping that you will come back towards them. I think they are expecting that you might. It might be that the pattern of behaviour between you, Virgo, has been that you reach out first. So if that's been the case, then that could explain why they're looking out onto the horizon there and expecting you to come in. But they do think about you a lot. They've got a little bit of anxiety. They've had to go through some healing, but they would be much more emotionally mature when they come back towards you here. They're a very responsible person, focused on their goals, focused on the stability, security. So a great person to have around you. I like the energy. Things clearly haven't been great between you. I think you've had a really difficult past and background and connection here. It was heartbreaking. Whatever it was that happened was heartbreaking, Virgo. And I think as well as you feeling it, they felt it. They haven't stopped thinking about you. They haven't stopped reflecting on things. It's their true desire to reunite and have a stable foundation with you. They don't want anybody else. They only want you, and they're very tightly connected to your energy, but in a really healthy way. So that's a really positive reading there, Virgo. I was going to say let's pull a soul connection, but here it is. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So I think there's a message for you there, Virgo. Take that as it resonates. Challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. One more, please, universe. One more message for Virgo. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Okay, so every relationship has its own special sort of points, doesn't it? You know, things that maybe aren't so good, some challenges, but also really special things. And especially when you do have a connection like you clearly have with this person, Virgo, just make sure you value and appreciate every little thing. You know, when it does come back to you, you know, that will yeah, that's gonna be amazing, I think. So Virgo, if this answered the question nice and clearly for you about whether your person will return, please do give me a thumbs up. It so helps me to have the feedback. I appreciate it. It helps my channel, helps me reach more people and help them, as well as sort of progressing my channel, which is a personal goal as well. So both of those things are achieved. So thank you so much. It's great to have you here. Please subscribe, because I'd like to see you again, of course, for future readings, particularly if they've been helpful for you. So bye-bye for now. Okay. Now we're on to Libra. Hello, Libra. So we're here to do a reading to answer the question, will they come back? So this is a person that's on your mind. Either you were connected for a short time, a long time, recently, or a long time ago. Whatever it was, whoever you're thinking about, that is who we're inquiring about today. Is this person going to come back to you? Particularly, we're interested, are they going to come back during this current Mercury retrograde season in Virgo? Okay. Right, so we've had some cards jump out. I'm going to take those and I'm going to split the deck for any further cards that we will take from the top. Okay. That's the bottom of the deck. We want to come page of wands. Okay. All right then. So I'm getting similar cards come through actually. Right, they've got a lot of nostalgia. They're reflecting back on your connection. They're thinking back about good times you two had together. They're wishing things had been different. They're taking some alone time. They're still single. They are not with somebody else. I think they missed the fact that either you two had a blended family, or there was a possibility of that, or they wanted to have children with you. There's something about a disappointment in terms of family, that, you know, what could have been in terms of your connection here. They see you as a very nurturing person, a perfect addition to their family. Yeah, really kind and stable, empathetic, just a very nurturing, lovely energy to be around, very, very calm and just lovely. I think they also feel that you know your own worth, you know your value, and therefore they see your value as well, if that makes sense. You just hold this energy of being something of value to them, and they miss that. They miss it. They recognize that they've missed out on something there. So they've had to go within. They've spent some time really reflecting. I think the way ahead and what they want for the future is clearer now. Perhaps they were unclear. And I think that lack of clarity with the Six of Pentacles could have translated into you giving more at one point to the connection than they did. Then you maybe withdrew and thought, you know what, I deserve somebody to give me equally, put into the relationship the equal effort and love that I am putting into it. And that could have contributed to the breakdown of your connection. But they realize that now. That's something that they know, and they want to give to it. So they will come back to you. When they come back, they will be offering equality, a proper partnership. They are in it with you, and you won't be wondering how they're feeling anymore. If that was how you were before, you will know how they feel. Okay. Yeah, they would like to reunite with you. They might ask you to meet them somewhere. They want to see you face to face. It could be somebody that you work with. There could be a work connection here, but it could also be that they see you as a great teammate. Again, partnership. There's a partnership, strong partnership theme coming through here. They don't want to give up on this connection. They haven't given up on it. They haven't ever quite let go of it. They do recognize that it's going to take some work, Libra, to move forward with this. And I think they're quite willing to put that work in. They have been heartbroken without you. I think there has been another influence here, somebody from the outside, whether again it's family members or a friend giving advice, or potentially an ex, or somebody or something around here has been having an impact, and yeah, perhaps had an influence over, again, how your connection went before. Okay. Universe, what else can you clarify for Libra, please, in terms of whether their person will come back? They're interested, please, for Libra, to understand, will their person return? Will their person return, please? Will they come back? If there's any messages, Universe, to explain any specific action, please can you show us action messages, because we actually want to know what they're going to do. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they've had a major realization, a big shake-up in their life. Something's changed. Whether this third party's been cut out, this third influence. You are their wish fulfillment. They've had to do a lot of healing. They've had to do healing here. Yeah, lots and lots of nostalgia, just reflecting back on how things were and how they could have been. Yeah, they want to make this work at all costs now. You know, whatever it takes. I'm getting that energy here with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Whatever it takes, they would like to make this work with you. Okay. Yeah, you are their wish fulfillment. You're the person that they want. As I said, they've been thinking back about you, going within, thinking about it, realizing where they went wrong, what they need to do differently. Perhaps they weren't all in. You didn't feel they were all in. They weren't a true partner to you, but this is what they want to be in the future. I'm going to pull this deck. Universe, anything further about action, please? Anything further about action for Libra in terms of their person returning? Okay, they're holding back at the moment. They're a bit guarded, they're a bit unsure about whether they should approach you and come forward. It can be a bit scary, can't it, going back forward towards somebody when there's been a bit of anxiety. Yeah, there's an energy of holding back at the moment and reflection and probably a bit of a pause, Libra. But they will be making a love offer. They want a new start, so they will be taking action here. They will come back. And what they're wanting is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the happily ever after, have it all, the power couple, the abundance, the love, the everything that you could ever want, all wrapped up together in the Ten of Pentacles there. Okay, lovely. So, universe, what soul connections message do you have for Libra, please, in terms of their connection with this person? Guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Okay, so I don't know if there's something that you need to take from that, Libra. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Okay, if it's meant for you, it will happen. The universe throws things in our path sometimes in the most unusual of ways, and it's really about how we sort of manifest. Okay, yeah. So dreams, share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. Okay, all right. So when you communicate, you can share how you feel and what you want for the future. Clearly, they are much clearer now, having had that reflection. Like I said, there's going to be a pause before they come back towards you, Libra. They might not come back immediately, but certainly when they're ready and they've done their healing, and they've let go of whatever it is that's gone on here, they will come back towards you and take this action, absolutely for definite. And it will be a beautiful partnership, an absolutely stunning partnership for the long term. Okay then, Libra, so this answered your question nice and clearly. Please do drop me a like. I'd so appreciate that. I'd love to have that feedback. Let me know in the comments if it resonates for you as well. And please make sure you're subscribed. And I shall see you next time. Okay. Oops. I'll get there in a minute. The cards are all mixed up. Here we go. Right, so that one, that one, that one. Okay. So now then, Scorpio. Hi there, Scorpio. I hope you're well today. So we're going to answer the question, will they come back? So this is the person on your mind, the person you're thinking about, inquiring about to the universe today. Somebody you met recently or a long time ago, who either had a fleeting connection or perhaps something more substantial or longer term. Whoever it is you're thinking about today, we're asking the universe for their clearest messages for your highest good. We want to know, will this person come back? Okay. 3 more shuffles, please, universe. 1, 2. Last one. Okay. Well, we've got 2 came out. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the 5 of Wands. What else do we have here? The King of Wands. Okay. All right. So they are somebody who is focused on their finances, their stability, very responsible person. They don't tend to rush into anything. They can be a little bit stubborn maybe. They know what they want and that's what they expect. Queen of Pentacles isn't necessarily a card of action. I think they feel that you are not necessarily on the same page. You weren't understanding each other. Your expectations were misaligned here. Could have been a bit of drama surrounding your relationship. You certainly didn't see eye to eye on things. I think they have a bit of a fiery energy. I think this could be a fire sign that you're dealing with here, Scorpio. I think they have good intentions. I think they're quite a mature person, but still, there's still this misalignment between you and them. You might see the world differently to each other. I think they're juggling a lot in their life. I think it could be that they're juggling work and home, and they don't actually know which way to go, and maybe they're not actually. They could be juggling more than one person. They could be deciding between you and somebody else here. Let's see what else. Okay. It could be somebody else again here with the Three of Pentacles. It could be somebody you work with. It could be a business connection. It could also be, that is also the card of reconciliation. So they are considering perhaps going back and forth in their mind here, juggling back and forth about whether to try and reunite with you. They are going to come towards you. Yeah, they want to talk to you. They're actually going, when they do come forward and talk to you, they're going to be brutally honest. So whilst it might be a bit blunt and it might hurt a little bit, it might not be easy to hear, at least you know where you stand when people do that. You know the truth. It kind of all comes out. They won't be seeking to hurt you by what they say, but they won't be messing about. You know, there will not be a lack of clarity, and they won't hesitate. If they think things are not right, they will just cut it out. You know what I mean? They're prepared to walk away. I think, you know. Yes, again, three. Was there somebody else? Do they think somebody else is around you? Was there somebody else that perhaps you needed to walk away from, or a connection that you needed to, or is it an influence of work? Were you working too much? Scorpio. Yeah, this person's feeling very, very guarded. I think they don't quite know what to do. They've certainly been heartbroken. There's been angst between you. I think there's fiery passion. And sometimes that can bring about a bit of a fiery energy, can't it? A bit of conflict and, you know, ooh. Anyway, let's see what else we can clarify. Universe, please give us the clearest messages, please, for Scorpio in relation to the person on their mind and whether they'll come back. Particularly, we're looking for action cards, please, Universe. If there is any action going to be taken to come back, please share those cards for the highest good of Scorpio. 3 more. Ooh. Right, 7 of Swords. Okay, I think there's been some dishonesty here. They are going to come towards you with an offer of some sort. Yes, they're going to come back, Virgo. Yes, they are. But is this somebody, I don't know, you will know and take this as it resonates. Is this somebody that you feel you can trust? Has there been somebody else involved here? Is there a reason why you may need to be careful around this person? Again, general reading, take it as it resonates. If you want a personal reading, hit me up. Check my description box. All of the details are there. But for this reading, this general reading, I'm wondering if this is somebody that you might find very challenging, a connection you might find very challenging, and they will come back towards you. They are going to offer you love. But I feel there's a possibility that you may, yeah, they're going to apologize, they're going to come back towards you, they're going to try and put things right, they're going to declare their love for you. But there's an underlying feeling and energy here of deception, dishonesty, possibly somebody else having been involved here. So just watch out for that one. Sorry, this isn't the most positive reading, Scorpio. I will always tell you as I see it. If you find this resonates and you'd like to share, please do let me know in the comments. Okay. So here we're going to pull a Soul Connections card. Universe, what message do you have for Scorpio, please? Any pearl of wisdom for the highest good of Scorpio that might shed some light and help them in dealing with their thoughts of this person that might return to them. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Okay, you can ask the universe for the answers. You can ask spirit guides, angels, people, you know, those around you that are there to help and protect you. Love conquers all. Yeah, love is always the answer, isn't it? Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. You might really love this person. They might really love you. It might help you sort of overcome whatever it is. But just always question, ask yourself, when you're dealing with somebody, is this love? Is this actually how love behaves? You know, if you think back, I don't know what you or your background is in terms of religion. I personally have moved away from organized religion. It's not for me. But there are certain things from a Christian background that I do take, and you know, there is that passage in the that talks about what love is. It's patient, it's kind, it's long suffering. You know, it forgives, and you know, is that how somebody treats you? You know, do they have that self-control? Do they display all of those qualities that lets you know this is actually love? Okay, so just think about it, because sometimes we have this uncanny connection with somebody. We're drawn towards somebody, and what it is toxic. You know, it's not love. It's a connection that we're almost addicted to, but it's not love. So think about this. Is it love? Okay, before you move forward with it, always question yourself in every connection. Are these the true qualities of somebody who actually loves me? Okay. Yeah, love is very unselfish, isn't it? And so people often do behave very selfishly in connections. All right, Scorpio, so those are your messages. So if this answered your question nice and clearly, please do drop me a thumbs up. Your feedback is always so much appreciated. Please make sure you're subscribed as well, because I'd like to see you again, of course, for my future readings. I do post regularly. Okay, so welcome, Sagittarius. Hope you're well. We're here to look at the question, will they come back? So that, particularly in retrograde season right now, Mercury retrograde in Virgo runs through to the middle of September. We'd like to know, is the person on your mind going to come back? This could be somebody that you're thinking about from a long time ago, or a more recent connection. It could be that you were married in a long-term connection, or just had a fleeting, brief connection with somebody. Let's find out, are they going to come back? 2 more, please, universe. Oh, God, maybe not. I'll still continue in case we have any more from the top. So that was 2 more. I'll look at these that have all come out. There's quite a lot there, but we'll take them. Oops. Cards are jumping today. Right then, Sagittarius. I hope I said Sagittarius. Okay. Right, so, oh my goodness, they would like a relationship. They do want you. They're going to come forward and offer a relationship towards you. Here we have a new offer of a new start, thought through, planned, you know, and it's a relationship that they're offering. They want to be with you. Things haven't been great between you, but they really want it to work out. They're plotting, planning how to come back towards you. They're thinking about how to come back towards you in the best way possible. They want to talk to you. They want to have clarity, honesty, truth spoken. So I think possibly where there was maybe a little bit of deception in the past, or a holding back of feelings, could have been a bit of deception, dishonesty here, just being clear, you know, being honest about what I can see, that they're going to try and clear that up. If you had this sense that things were being hidden and maybe this person had things going on in the background, they're going to clear that up for you, going to tell you what's going on, Sagittarius, okay? They do have their guard up a little bit, and because of that, they're going back and forth in their mind about how to come towards you, but they will. They're absolutely going to. We saw that first of all. The universe gave that very clearly for us with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful new start, and with that, the offer of a relationship. This person has a lot of fiery passion for you, a huge amount of chemistry. They are a go-getter. They go after what they want, and they're going to speak their truth, open up and be honest about whatever it is that went on between the 2 of you before, where they were at, what happened. A bit guarded though, and a bit sort of reflective at the moment about how to come towards you and how to approach you so that they do come in right when they approach you. Universe, what else can you share for Sagittarius, please? In relation to this person, will they come back? Yes, they're working on their financial abundance. They feel a bit trapped in a mindset of can this work? Will Sagittarius accept me when I return? You know, how's this going to go? They feel a bit trapped. They're nervous about coming back towards you, as I said, so they need to come and break out of that. Again, same card here, bit of a defensive energy. Actually, it's not the same, it's a Seven of Wands. It's a defensive energy, okay? So they might communicate slightly defensively if you are not very careful, Sagittarius, which isn't great. They're a bit fiery. They might have a bit of an ego, but their intentions are good, okay? Their intentions are good. Okay, they want to just take a leap into this, which might seem silly, it might seem not thought through, it might seem against all the odds that, you know, this is the right thing to do. However, they just have an inner knowing. Their intuition is telling them, go for this. And once that kicks in and that overrides this feeling of being guarded, they will take action towards you. Oh my goodness, Ace of Wands as well as the Ace of Pentacles. A new passionate start, new passionate relationship is going to strike up and restart between the two of you, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Okay, oops. Let's see what we've got here for you. We've got three could come out. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Okay, so just kind of go with the flow. That's how you manifest. Let go of it to let it happen. Just know it's coming in and it will, okay? Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled, okay? So it's possible for this to work out. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. I don't know if something's happened before here, and there's a message that you might be able to take from that, Sagittarius, but that was your reading. If this answered the question nice and clearly for you, please do drop me a thumbs up on the way out. I would so appreciate that feedback. It helps me, helps the channel. Any comments on how it resonated would be great. I'd love to hear from you. I do answer all of the comments, and of course, please make sure you are subscribed as well. I'll see you next time. So now we are moving on to Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. My fellow sun sign. So we're here to ask the question, will they come back? Okay, we've had three pop out onto the table. We want to know, particularly in this Mercury retrograde season, it's in Virgo until September the 15th. Often this brings people back from the past. People start to reflect on things, what they had in the past, maybe unfinished things, and what they would like for the future, okay? And this can bring back previous people into our lives. So if there's somebody on your mind you're thinking about, this is what we're inquiring about today. Okay. We've got several, we've got enough cards here, I think, on the table. I'm going to take all of these. Still going to split the deck in case I want any more for any reason. And then we can take from the top, okay? Right then, so what do we have here? And then more came out than I thought. Right, offer of a new start. Something solid they want to offer you. Usually it's a progression of a relationship. I think they almost felt defeated in this for a period of time, but they don't want to give up. I think they're coming to the end of that painful cycle. Things can only get better from here. They don't like how things went. It was painful for them. They want to offer a relationship. They want to offer. I think they're hoping that there's going to be an open door of opportunity here for you two to get together again. They took some time out to think about what they wanted. I think they even tried to move on, potentially, really. That's what I see here. They tried to let go of it and they've struggled. They've held on to your energy. They almost feel your energy. You're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. They've got unconditional love for you. They've got this love that's almost like they're very emotionally mature. They know what they want, and they want love. They want love. They want a stable connection with you. They might have not shown you that in the past, Capricorn, but they know what they want now, and they want to talk to you. Also an offer of a new start based on honesty, truth, clarity. You might have had a feeling in the background that this person wasn't necessarily being open and honest with you and sharing the true situation. And I know that that can be very confusing, very frustrating. It can be hurtful. You start to wonder about yourself. Are you good enough? All those kind of questions start coming into your head. This was an issue that they had, not you. But they are going to come forward and tell you what that was. So something was obviously going on for them. Even it could have been sort of internal insecurities, but they're going to come forward and share that with you. They're going to open up about whatever it is that you felt was being hidden. They're going to tell you that they see you as somebody that makes them really happy. They just love the connection that you two have together. Could be an Aries, could be a fire sign here, could be an earth sign. But yes, absolutely, they're going to come back towards you. They can't bear the thought of you being with somebody else. I think that also is partly driving the return. But what they want with you is solid, secure, stable. They're almost manifesting you with this 11-11. And there is this potential for ultimately, once things have moved on and progressed between you, there's the potential for marriage here in this connection, Capricorn. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, for Capricorn in relation to the connection with this person? What else can you share, please, in relation to this person on Capricorn's mind and whether they will return? Will this person return to Capricorn, universe? Any action cards, please, would be really helpful and welcome, please, for the highest good of Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. Okay then, right. Oh yes, another Aries card showing itself. I think you might be dealing with an Aries here and here. Yeah, this person just has a knowing. They want to go towards this. They just know it's right. Their intuition is telling them go for this. Aries again, really strong Aries. This is really interesting. Okay, they see you as their happiness. They're just thinking about all the great ways that this could play out between you. Anything they think about seems good, okay? But they are going to be really clear and honest with you. They're going to tell you the truth, and they're going to tell you exactly how it is, what they need from you, what want to understand from you, what you need from them. They're going to try and sort out whatever it was that caused the misalignment between you and caused you to part ways. Whether it was misunderstandings, they can be ironed out with real truth and honesty and openness, and delivered with love as well. Okay, beautiful, Capricorn, like that. Okay, so now we're looking for a soul connections card, please, universe, for the highest good of Capricorn. What message would you like to give to Capricorn? What nugget of wisdom as they deal and think about this connection? Recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Okay, so if you think sometimes about a situation, you're not sure what to do, just think, what's the universe trying to tell me here? What does it want me to do? What's it indicating? And try not go against that flow. Go with the flow. All right, boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Okay, so again, you could be dealing with somebody with a bit of fiery energy who might just need you to temper that and just explain where your boundaries lie. Maybe that could have caused problems before. You need to sort of align on your love languages, how you talk to each other, what your expectations are. So boundaries can help. Respect your relationship. So always treat other people with respect, even if things aren't going quite as you want. Capricorn, I know you would always do that, but communicate with respect. It's really, really important. Okay, and it really helps always, doesn't it? In every different situation that we might find ourselves in. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this answered the question nice and clearly for you. Please drop me a thumbs up if so, to give me that feedback. That really helps me, and I do so appreciate it. I personally do value that. It means a lot to me, as well as, of course, it helps the channel and helps me reach more people. So thank you again. Please make sure you're subscribed as well and switch on that notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Okay. Right, looking at all of the cards. We're now on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well. So we're here to answer the question, will they come back? So this is in relation to the person on your mind that you may have had a connection with, whether it's recently, a long time ago, short connection, long connection, whatever it was, marriage or not. We want to know, is this person going to come back? Okay, particularly in this retrograde season that we're in at the moment. So universe, what messages do you have, please, for the highest good of Aquarius, to help Aquarius understand, will this person be returning? That one come up. So 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Aquarius. So I've got 3 cards on the table, and I'll take from the top here as well. Okay. Right, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, yep, and this card as well. So I think this person had walked away, Aquarius. They might have done that on the basis of, trying to be responsible, think about their priorities in life. They might have family they have to look after. They might have financial responsibilities relating to a home or whatever. They're making sure that their family has enough and stability and security. That's something that's really important to them. They always prioritize their goals. They can also be very stubborn. I think this person can be stubborn, set in their ways. They don't always also take action towards you as you want it. They're just a bit steady, and that can be a bit frustrating. And I think, one or both of you walked away from this. I'm seeing potentially they had walked away. However, they do want a new start. They are going to come back and make an offer towards you with this Ace of Wands here. Oh, they've got obsessive energy around you. They feel tempted by you. We've got passion here, passionate new start. This card's very phallic, isn't it? With the wand here, the single wand, very much looks like that. That's what it indicates. And the Devil card is also temptation, obsession, almost toxicity. So again, just be wary of that energy. This person, although they're feeling that way, is trying to hold back and show balance, because that is their natural nature. I think this passion is kind of taking over, and they are going to come towards you. As I said, they're going to make this offer of a new passionate start together, but they could also, if an apology is due, make a little apology. They're going to come in with a small message of some sort. There's a really strong connection between the two of you. It's like, if you believe in twin flame connections, not everybody does. If you do, it's kind of that kind of energy where somebody just reaches in, grabs you by the soul, and there it is. You cannot forget this person. You find yourself changing almost your beliefs and the way that you what you're prepared to do or accept for love. Kind of, it is kind of that strong. And it's usually very mutual as well. It's just the most strongest mutual connection. And again, with this this obsession here, it kind of indicates the same thing. They might not be showing this to you, though. This could be behind the scenes, given this person has a what do we say, like quite a demure persona, potentially. I don't know if that's the right word, but very solid, stable, and then in the background they've got this passion and this obsession that that they're thinking about, and they've struggled, so they walked away, but to sort of gain some balance here, because perhaps things weren't going so well, but they're going to 100% be coming back. They can't resist it. They can't resist it is the answer, Aquarius. Right, what else can you share, please, universe, for Aquarius? Any action, please, further action or clarity around the return of this person to Aquarius. So you might be seeing this walking away energy right now, Aquarius. They're missing you. They're missing you. They're hoping, they're knowing you're out there. They're kind of hoping that you might make this first move, because that'll make life easier for them. They might be looking for a sign from you as well. Again, we're gaining that balance with the Temperance card. Yeah, being quite heartbroken, holding back their passion. They're holding back their passion. They want to reunite, reconciliation. They want a relationship, and they feel utterly and completely drawn to you. They find you charismatic, beautiful. They like the way you dress. They like the way you walk. Just everything about you just draws them in, Aquarius. Okay, wow. All right then. So, Soul Connections card, please, universe, for Aquarius. What can you share, please, for the highest good, Aquarius? What messages do you have? Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. Having sensible boundaries is important. Okay. So take the messages as they relate to you there, Aquarius. That was your reading. If you found that answered the question nice and clearly about whether your person will return, please do drop me a thumbs up. Appreciate all of your feedback, your likes and your support. So valued. Thank you. Please make sure you subscribe, switch on that notification bell so that I can see you for my future readings. I would love that. Thank you. See you again next time. So last but not least will be Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. I hope you're doing well. So we're here to do the reading to answer the question, will they come back? So this is relating to the person on your mind, somebody that you might have, I don't know, been married to, had a strong connection with, somebody you had a fleeting connection with recently, a long time ago. Whoever you're thinking about, this is who we're inquiring about today. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for Pisces, for the highest good of Pisces? We want to know, is this person coming back to Pisces? Will they take action? How are they feeling? What's going to happen? Here, please. Right. I'm going to stop there because the cards are jumping out. Okay. Right. Oh, they're very guarded, very defensive. But they want your attention. They don't like being without you. Okay, so Knight of Wands here, coming out in the reverse. So they were being a bit of a player. They were blowing hot and cold. They were rushing in and rushing out again. And I think this behaviour, they like your attention. They like your attention. This behaviour kind of resulted in things not going so well for you, Pisces. And I think they're feeling regretful about the way that they behaved. And I think they're going to mature. They realise that they were playing games and they're not going to be doing that in the future. You two have lessons to learn from each other. You have a soul karmic contract, karmic relationship that hasn't closed out yet. Doesn't mean you have to be together, but you know, if you don't learn these lessons now, you might come across each other, or you're likely to come across each other again in a future lifetime. But they are definitely maturing. Whereas they were playing games, Pisces, they're not going to do that in future. In the future, it's going to be equal give and take here, a proper partnership. Really reflective energy here of looking back to the past and thinking about how things were, how they regret, how they behaved, they missed the opportunity with you. Even times where potentially you were together in terms of, your families were together or whatever, they're just good times you had together. And how you were together in the connection and how it felt. They're looking back at that and really regretting, how they behaved. I think they feel that you've withdrawn your energy, and they don't like it, Pisces. They don't like that. They want to be in your favor again. Right, universe, what other messages can you give, please, for the highest good of Pisces? We want to know what action will this person take? Will they return, please, to Pisces? What action will be taken, universe? What can you share for the highest good of Pisces, please? Action from their person. Okay, got some flew out here. So what do we have? Right, they're heartbroken without you. There could have been a third influence here. Could have been somebody else involved on your side or their side. If that's the case, you will know it. But they do want to reunite with you. They want a passionate new start. They are so attracted to you. Again, they want your attention. They want this to work out. They want success. Potentially even in the longer term, marriage is where this could head. They feel insane chemistry and attraction and a draw to you. So yes, 100%, they will be coming back towards you, Pisces, with an offer of a passionate new start. But it's going to be based on something more secure, and solid rather than a bit of a player energy, which is what I'm seeing in the past. Okay. Universe, what other message, please, do you have for Pisces? Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Okay, so I think there is this magnetic attraction here between you. Surprise. You might be about to be surprised. Yeah, so Pisces, I think something's coming in for you here from this person, definitely. Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. You might just be feeling like you can almost feel this person. You're almost communicating with them, you know, from a distance, sort of energetically. Okay, and it's not just nonsense. That is a thing. Okay, so if you're thinking about this person, they will be thinking about you as well. All right, Pisces, so those are your messages. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you're subscribed, switch on that notification bell, and if this answered your question nice and clearly, please do drop me a thumbs up. That feedback is so helpful and valuable. It helps to shape how my future readings are done, and just gives me an indication of whether you're enjoying it and it's working for you. Also helps my channel tremendously, and also to reach more people. So thank you so much for your support and your feedback, and you know, your interaction is all very much appreciated. So as we're talking about just a minute, as we're talking about people who might, well, you know, your person on your mind and whether they might return to you, let's use the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is great for when you're not in contact with people. So let's do an all signs then. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces, please, universe. A cross-watcher reading. So yeah, watch the sign of the person you're interested in to get a message specifically about that sign. And these are hidden messages of what your person would want to say to you and where they're at with things just right now. So 3 more, please, universe. 1, 2, 3. So I am considering trying out live readings. I always pre-record and upload, but it takes quite a long time to upload readings. So if you think that you would be interested in live readings, if it will make a difference to you to be able to interact live, please do drop me a comment and let me know. I would sort of value that feedback. Okay, so we're going to start now with Aries, and the card for Aries has come out already. Aries says, I want to feel that way again. They clearly really enjoyed your connection and they want to bring back that feeling again. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I left when I saw you with somebody. I think they might think that you've made another connection. Perhaps they check your accounts online or something and they think somebody else is around you, and they're protecting themselves there. Okay, Gemini wants to say, I love you. Okay, they've got a lot of love for you. If you're dealing with Cancer, we will be together again. So a clear indication of their return there. Leo, I lost myself for a little while, indicating they probably found themselves and are going to find their way back to you again. If you're dealing with a Virgo, say it's my fault, but I blamed you. So they've had that realization. So they were going to come towards you potentially to tell you that. Libra, I wish I could take back my words. I think some harsh words were spoken there that they regret. I'm going to want to let you know that. Scorpio, you came closer than anyone. Perhaps they struggled to let people in. It could have sabotaged this relationship, and they just felt a strong connection with you and almost let you in there. Sagittarius, I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think they felt like maybe, you know, the connection just helped you a little bit, but maybe it wasn't coming from a place of, you know, a long-term commitment. Capricorn, I feel you leaving me behind. Okay. Oh dear. Aquarius, so many things remind me of you, so you're clearly on their mind. Pisces, you speak to me through music. Okay, so they obviously, the Pisces is hearing music, songs, and the lyrics are making them think of you. All right, well, thanks so much, everybody. Do appreciate you joining me today. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.